Howdy folks, welcome back to Melanson Creek Farm, and as you can see, we're going to be doing some weed killing today. We're preparing our area between our raised beds for mulch. We have two different methods here that we use for weed killing. One is our weed torch, and the other is our vinegar, Epsom salt, and Dawn dish detergent mixture. So I got two different areas here that I've used, and this was done on Saturday. This area right here next to the torch has been burnt with the torch, and as you can see, it does a mighty fine job. And this area over here was done with the vinegar solution, and as you can see, the majority is real well. We do have a couple ends that are still green, but the base has already died out, and this here, maybe I just didn't put enough on it, but you can see that it does a good job as well. Now, the drawback to the vinegar mixture is, well, as vinegar, very strong and very potent, and the smell will hang around for quite a while. The drawback for the weed torch, well, of course, there's fire. Which, as we've seen here recently, going uncontrolled, unchecked, can cause some very serious, long-lasting effects. And of course, the use of propane. There is no longer a burn ban here in North Carolina. They've lifted it. So we're going to go very carefully down in between our beds. We're going to use the weed torch on one, and then we'll use the vinegar solution on the other. And then we'll keep an eye on these two areas and see which one works the best. Yeah, it's pretty strong, pretty pungent. Trying to keep it really low to the ground so the wind don't carry the mist over into the raised beds. All right, now, if y'all seen any of my earlier videos, you've seen me use this on my wood that I build my beds out of. We use the Japanese method of wood preserving, which is called shoshugiban, and you just take and you burn the wood, and that helps preserve it. It helps keep the pests out and such. But this is actually made for this right here. It's called a weed torch, and you can pick this one up. I got this one at Harbor Freight. It wasn't very much, and it has a valve right here that controls the amount of gas that you let out. You just want to turn it on just a little bit, grab the trigger, and you can hear the gas coming out, and then hit your ignite button. And as you adjust the flow of the gas, you can see the flame is less. You turn it up, and it's basically almost a white flame. So this method, compared to the vinegar method, I like this method a whole lot more, just because it's more fun and it doesn't stink. But just have to take your time and be careful, and don't let it get away from you. This method definitely takes a lot longer than the vinegar method, because you have to take the time and make sure that you got the good, make sure you got the weed, the grass, whatever you're burning, a good burn to it, so it gets down to the base and kills the root system. And just in case you're warning, I do have my water hose stretched out back here behind me. So if something does get out of hand, I'm gonna grab that. All right, folks. Well, this side was done with the vinegar solution and took probably, I'd have to go back and look at the time, but a few minutes. This side here was done with the weed torch, and my camera is showing that it is almost about 18 minutes has passed. Now, I didn't make y'all sit there and watch me burn all of that. As satisfying as it might have been, I didn't want to bore you with that. So, of course, it does take longer. You're using propane. There's the danger of fire. We're going to see which method works the best. We'll leave these uncovered for a few days, come back to look to see if there's any more growth. It looks like it's happening. We're not supposed to get any rain within the next several days, so we should get a good experiment here to see how these do. I have a feeling that they're both going to work well. Appreciate you joining us here at Melanchthon Creek Farm as we're doing a little bit of weed killing experiments here. We'll be putting some cardboard down here in the next couple of days and covering these up with mulch, trying to finish up our mulching project here in the garden. So stay tuned, keep watching. We have several other projects that we're going to be bringing very soon. So we'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care.